Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. Yes, I know it's going to be an early update, but again, nothing is going to change. We're going to talk about things in this video that are going to remain relevant throughout the day, and I think they're going to be more relevant right now than if we wait until the end of the day. So that is the only reason we are discussing this. The damage has been done to the daily time frame. It is not going to change by the end of the day. You have a filthy gap up out of your falling wedge. It doesn't matter how you want to look at this thing. This thing is nothing less than extremely bullish. Now, the first thing I'm going to highlight is IWM. All right, you gapped up over resistance, and then now you are outside of this broadening bottom. Why was I calling it a broadening bottom? As we were straight up falling, because these are typically how bottoms are going to get put in. They're actually ascending or descending broadening wedges. I call them broadening bottoms because they typically lead to a bottom. All right, I told you guys, whenever IWM starts picking up, that's going to be our signal that risk on behavior is entering this market. Risk on behavior is 110% entering this market. Yesterday was our signal. Today, we're getting confirmation is now up 3% compared to SPY being up less than 1%. SPY and QQ are not even up 1%. IWM is up 3%. This is exactly what I was talking about down here when we were not getting IWM participating in the rallies. But then guess what happened? It full on, it's beating the other guys. I'm just letting you know, this is 110% the exact signal I was saying we were going to be waiting for to let us know when, hey, all of the money on the sidelines is about to start pouring into the market. We're about to have one sick, nasty short squeeze. I understand it already started moving. I'm looking for a pullback, and then you're looking for a pullback, and then you're looking for that continuation, all right? I think it's going to be a bigger pullback than that. I'm just letting you guys know. All right, let's talk about why I think there's going to be a pullback, all right? QQQ. First things first, you're right here at the golden pocket. You're right here at the top end of the golden pocket. You're at the 367 level. Guess what? You bump your head up a little more, and you're going to run into 368, 368.50 resistance, trendline resistance going from there. We can actually make this cleaner, right? Make it right there, right? So now we have 4 perfect touch points going on here, right? So that would actually be looking towards 369.50. All right, if you do not stall out here, I'm going to make my prediction that you're going to stall out right here at this trend line and get this exact pullback I'm talking about. Does it have to, be exactly picture perfect here, pull back to, 358? No, all right? I actually don't care at 358 at all, right? This is not relevant for that pullback, all right? What's relevant on the pullback is this, all right? We're looking at something like that, and I'm just going to point out, I think SPY is going to be what we should be paying attention to on that pullback. All right, because that is the thing that just got the fresh breakout. You also got back above the 200 daily moving average. I'm going to point out my thoughts on SPY separately, all right? Regardless, I'm looking for a pullback somewhere, all right? Somewhere over here on QQQ, all right? I don't really know where that's going to be, but I think we're probably going to at least come down here and fill this gap over here at 357.53. So what we can do is we can put that on our chart right here. All right, if you are new to the channel, just know we do color code everything like little kids here, all right, which makes it very easy to understand. All right, the green levels are going to be our gap fills. These orange levels, those are going to be just literally trend lines to define our structure. And then the red horizontal arrays, those are our just literally horizontal support and resistance, all right? But what was the level we were paying attention to? 53, all right? So let's go up 1 right there. And boom, I think you're probably going to come back down and fill this gap, whether that is right here or a little higher, which I think is probably going to be right here because like I just pointed out, you're getting seller stepping in. Let's actually show you what I'm talking about just on the 5-minute time frame. You're getting seller stepping in exactly, literally exactly at the 0.786 FIB. So this is what I was getting at. If sellers are going to step in, it's going to be right here. I just doubled down on my QQQ puts, all right? So now I got 4 of those bad boys. I think we are about to see this move down into next week, but you damn right better be bullish on that pullback, all right? I was telling you guys this move was right around the corner. I understand I look like a complete fool when I'm saying this as the thing's falling down, but I was trying to tell you the move that we wanted to be catching under 420 was not to the downside. I understand you had $10 downside, but guys, from that move down, you now had a $26 move to the upside. That was where I was saying the money was going to be made. All right. Now, little did I know, little did your boy Henry know, he could have actually just not listened to the crowd at all. All right. I'm disappointed in myself on this. I definitely am. I could have completely blocked out the crowd, literally did what I did with my average downs. And as of today, I would actually be right back to break even across the board. We're talking Boeing. We're talking Amazon. All right. We're talking Baba. Every single position I had would have actually, I probably would be up right now. All right. I would, it would be a lot more. I'm just going to make that clear right now. Baba is actually having this breakout right now. So that is something to take note of. What was I trying to play? This breakout. But you know what? I listened to the crowd. I did, I moved things around. And in the end, I could have stuck to my plan. So if you get one thing out of this video, I want you guys to get this. All right. Actually, literally just wrote it here in the Discord. All right. So let me write it down right here. All right. So let me actually show you right here. All right. SPY, they're really pushing it. Little did I know, I could have just held on to all my calls from before and I would have been perfectly okay now. Like literally would have been right there, break even on SPY calls. BA calls probably would be up. Baba calls would probably be up. Amazon calls probably be up. I know I had one other one. I know I actually had IWM 180s. They died. Those are dead too. Well, now they're probably not dead. That's what I'm saying. They all would have came back to life if I just had silenced the noise. So yeah, guys, guys, like that is what I was getting at with like the comments and stuff like that. Like, I don't even want to be hearing this shit because like the people who are being dickheads and clowns in the comments, just being haters, they're the people who are 100% dead smack wrong. And I like knew it at the time. I was trying to talk my smack, but it got to me. All right. And like, you guys know when we were at the bottom, that's when I turned off the comments. I was like kind of getting pissed because I was getting hate. But guess what? Your boy was actually completely right. And I would have, I would have had more money than I had to begin with. I'm tight. I'm not tight because it's my fault. I'm tight at myself. Okay. And moving forward, I'm going to take appropriate actions going off of that. I don't know what those will be yet. Well, I'm going to think long and hard about this one because, again, that is, a very large difference. At least for me, it's like $8,000 of difference. I would have loved 8,000 extra dollars to be right back to where I was. Regardless, all right? The crowd is always wrong, and that's that. If you know, you know. Nothing bearish about this chart. You better be damn bullish on that pullback. No ifs, ands, or buts. Clean breakout with a gap up today off positive data. Any pullback is a buying opportunity. All right? Right here. This is what I want you to take away from this video right here. Never, and I mean never, let the crowd scare you because the crowd sucks and the crowd's wrong every single time. Literally every single time the crowd is wrong. There's never a time where they're right. Never. It never happens unless you're getting that crash, which is extremely unlikely. We were down here. All right. What do we also, why do we know the crowd is bearish? All right. We talked about this at the very bottom. And right before the very bottom. What was that? What the heck is that? We're getting a freaking short squeeze, guys. Get freaking bullish. Go all in. No, I don't want to tell anyone to go all in on the long side. But this is what I was talking about. We had this reading. I was like, things are probably about to start turning up a lot because the crowd is bearish. Guys, 1 year bearish high. 1 year. We are there. Okay? I understand I'm screaming into the mic right now, all right? But I'm telling you right now, screw the crowd. Get bullish on that pullback. We're going, I'm not saying to the moon. I'm not saying all-time highs. We're going to do something like that. You get damn bullish on that pullback, and you get some calls. All right? You don't have to do nothing. I'm going to get some calls, and I'm going to make a sweet chunk of change. All right? But I do think we are going to get the pullback. Now, let's talk about why I do think we are going to get the pullback. I understand I'm talking uber bullish here. All right, but I just want you guys to know, all right? You see what that says? Week ending 11-1, right? 11-1. All right, this thing comes out every Wednesday. That was this Wednesday. People were this bearish this Wednesday. Why do you think we got this freaking move? They were this bearish. All right, I promise you, this is going to go down to at least 40. But it doesn't matter. All right, you're going to get the pullback, and regardless, it's very obvious that most of the people, market participants, are bearish. That makes up the crowd. That is what I was saying. The crowd is always wrong. Don't let the crowd scare you. The crowd scared me this time around. I got so salty that I turned off the comments. All right, and I'm just going to say right now, if anyone was trying to bring me down when I was down financially over here, You're a shitty person. I will definitely say that. All right. And I hope you did make money. But I also hope you felt the pain that I was feeling down here when I was just being crapped on. I hope you're feeling it up here. I actually don't hope anyone's feeling pain. That's not okay. I hope you're making, wise financial decisions for yourself. I was trying to do my best to do so, and I folded the bag. I fumbled the bag after our first, green day over here. I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy the pullback because, crowd. And there was that. And I also repositioned into a bunch of different options. I didn't need to. I literally could have kept everything the same plan I had as we were going down, and we'd be green. All right, guys. So I know I hammered into your head this video. Hey, crowd, no. It's a no-go. Never listen to them. Listen to us here on this channel, all right? I don't want to give no financial advice, but I will definitely tell you, I have not had anything majorly wrong since back over here on this run-up when I tried getting short up into all of this, all right? So that is just my track record. Go back and watch the videos. They are longer videos, all right? They're 15 to 30-minute videos. So I am going to, a little transparency there's that, but go check the track record and you can see that here on the channel, guys, we are immaculate at catching reversals. We caught that. We were bullish on that. I understand. You know what, I was also bullish on the pullback, but then you got here and then I was like, guys, it's rubber bands getting ready to snap. We're gonna do it. All right, everyone was like, oh, bull flag broke down, let's laugh at the bulls. All right, and I don't even want to call myself a bull. I just want to say it was extremely obvious going down there that you should have not been shorting down there. All right, and now we're here. We could undercut this low. I'm just going to tell you right now, for the time being, I think this is going to continue this upside action. All right, right after our pullback. Now, why are we going to get the pullback? Trendline resistance, golden pocket, spies over here. All right, we're going to, you broke out. Bullish, very bullish right there. There's no denying it. You're bullish on that pullback. But how big of a move did you just have? Let's just go over this real quick. And this is why I don't care if it's a $5 pullback. We're looking for a pullback. We're getting bullish on it. I will start buying $5 to $10 on this dip down. All right. You see it spy down 1%. I'll buy it. All right. You see $10. I might go, really heavy again. We're going to do it like that. And hopefully, we're going to ride that sucker up all the way up here to 440. All right. Hopefully, we do get the pullback where I think it's going to happen, all the way down here at 424. It probably would be a wick, though, so you can recover this trend line. All right. But, guys, you just had a $25 move over here on SPY, $26 move on SPY. You had QQQ, $25 move. All right. Let me just go over what has happened in the past. All right. $25. And that's why I think this time is different than what we had over there. $17 move, you died. All right. Right here, $20 move, lower high, died. Look at that. Boom. Equivalent height, died. All right. Over here, let's point these out. And this is what I'm talking about. We can get a move like this. I think we got this move brewing here, but I think it's going to be bigger. I was trying to tell you guys, short the freaking squeeze, baby. All right. Right here, 27 bucks. This whole move, this whole big move was $27. Excuse-moi. All right. 27 flipping dollars. I'm talking too fast over here. Air's getting in my lungs. Boom. All right. But guess what? After you had this $13 move, you had a move down of what is it, $7 pullback? $7 pullback. I'm looking for my $7 pullback, baby. And where does that align with your trend line right there? Let's go. All right, guys. And so I actually was looking for a reversal candlestick to go down today. I know for a fact I said it in here, right? I literally said it right here. So you guys could see that as I was reading down there, right? QQ, Bear's got to step in right here at 367, or we risk that trend line at 368. My guess is we get a reversal candlestick today. I still do think a pullback is without a doubt coming. Just not sure if it happens from right here a little higher. Now, this ties into what we're talking about right now. This thing has just had a $25 move up. All right. You didn't have that there. You didn't have. I'm just going to. How absurd the move we just had was. Yes, I knew something like this was on the horizon. I knew it. We're doing a major low kind of thing. We're doing one of these. We're doing one of these. We're doing one of these. I knew something like this was on the horizon. All right. Maybe we get like that. I don't know. I don't think so. But, I think we just started this move back up. But even over here, you had this $25 move to the upside without any, barely any pullback. You did have right here, $20 move to the upside. And then you had this $13 move there. Let's just say that didn't happen. $27 move. That's pretty similar to a $26 move. And then you still, this is aggressive, guys. This was the peak of the bear market. So you have so much short squeeze fuel. It's crazy over here. And then people probably shorted this pop. And then guess what? That provided that. All right. So I think that's very similar to what we have going on. I tried telling you guys, October 2023 low is looking extremely similar to October 2022 low. And the fear and greed index was looking like that. And now I see this. I already saw this, and I was chirping about that to you guys last week. But guess what? You see this? That's literally, that was back in December, week ending 12/21/22. What happened over there? All right. What happened? Don't mind my background. All right. Right here. December 2022, week ending 21. Well, where was this? It was right here. The next day after that came out, you put in a bottom, and within a week, you had an $11 move. Within, a month, you had a $25 move. Guys, we just had that $25, $26 move. I think it's extremely likely we get that pullback. I'm just putting that out there. Doesn't matter where you go on these charts, right? You get a move and it looks like this. I'm just saying. What we just had looks like this. So be cautious. But what I'll also say is you had decreasing volume on this. You could see it right there. Boom, 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 right up into the end. All three of these candlesticks, you could tell there's a short squeeze going on. Right now, guys, I think we got that risk on behavior coming into the market, like I was pointing out with IWM. Why do we know that? Volume is supporting this. So we know, no, this isn't just shorts covering. I think people on the sidelines are getting into this, and that's why we have such a massive move going on right now. All right. Yes, that is Henry's speculation. But you know what? I do like to think it's educated speculation. I really do. All right. And guys, didn't matter if you were going to come down. We're still going to get bullish back down here. If you really fell down to the bottom of the golden pocket, 110%, we were going to stay bullish this whole time. It's going to backtest what you broke out, your inverse head and shoulders formation here on the weekly time frame. Everything was looking good. All right. I'm just tight. I didn't experience the financial greatness that I thought I was going to experience. That's okay, guys. We'll be here all the time. All right. We'll have years and years. And for the rest of my life, I'll be able to do this constantly in the market. And that makes me extremely happy. Now, I will point out tech is getting a little weaker than SPY. SPY continues to push up. QQQ over here has a larger wick. Like I said, right here at the top of the golden pocket there. That's where you need sellers step in. Right here at DIA, I'm going to point out you're coming into resistance right here. And what happens if you pull back? All right. You end up doing one of these things. And then you have a massive boom, boom, boom. All right. And DIA, guys, that is a pretty crazy mover over here. We knew it was stronger back down here. Did I think it was going to turn into that? No. All right. But VIX, what's also happening? VIX is right here. It's break and retest zone. With the RSI approaching, it's not oversold, but it's now underneath 40. It's in the 30s. All right, guys. So, we were looking for VIX Crush. This is what VIX Crush looks like. Did this happen in a faster manner than I thought it was going to happen? Yes. All right. But again, all right, I think we have reasons to see what we just saw, as we just talked about for a while in this video. All right, guys, it's an 18-minute video. I think we've covered a lot as it is in this video. All right, psychologically speaking. I think we know what's going on behind the scenes here. We're looking for that pullback. From here to here, $12 move. What do you get? A pullback. All right, let's just say that pullback wasn't even there. Well, here is your $27 move. What do you have then? You had a $12 pullback. I'm looking for something decent, at least 1% here. All right, I'm not talking $1 or $2 and then you continue to a new high. No, I want to see a red candlestick produced on a daily time frame. Maybe something like this, except here's the difference, guys. So I pointed this out. Thank you guys for being in the pre-market live with me. I enjoyed you guys' company. All right, talking stonks before open. Right here, guys, this is what I had on the chart at the time. All right, except I had it on QQs, actually. I think I might still have that. No, I don't. All right, this is what I think is going to happen. Right here, you had a lower high. Let's actually just start duplicating these because it's so similar. Look at that. Lower high right here. I know it happened a little quicker there. You went from a high into a new higher low right there into a lower high with these two candlesticks, and then boom, you broke down. All right, you can see that very clearly on the hourly time frame. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, guys, I think it's about to be different. I think we're about to do this, and then you're going to bounce up into a higher high because of everything we just spoke about. All right, guys, don't let the crowd scare you. Okay, I think we have a lot more upside over the coming weeks. Does it last more than a few weeks? I don't know. I'm not going to tell you guys we're having a crazy Santa Claus rally. What I am going to tell you about is we do have a bullish setup right now. I was bullish down here on the setup as we started breaking through support, and I understand I was a little early on that, but guess what? It does not change the fact that I was very right. You should not have been shorting under 420. You got this. You got your scalp moves. All right, your day traders. You had fun. But swing trade was to the upside without a doubt. And now we have proof of that concept. Okay? Oh, Mara's taking a doozy. What's going on with coin over here? I know I saw you pumping. Oh, what's going on? All right. I think, guys, by the way, Bitcoin, you did just end up breaking out through this resistance right here, right? Pretty strong resistance. As you see, we're struggling there for a while. I think it's very likely we see a pullback over here. Maybe that aligns with what we're talking about right now. All right. And again, I'm not talking about a Santa Claus rally, guys. I'm not talking we're going to all-time highs. I'm just speaking realistically about these charts. We just got a, 4-month move to the downside here. All right. You had 3 impulsive waves to the downside, the 5-wave impulsive sequence. We're looking, even if you're a bear, you're looking for this. Just like right over here, buyer stepped in at that golden pocket. We're literally looking for the same thing to happen. All right. I know I've been talking about the golden pocket for a while, but like, guess what? You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now we have 1. Probably going to get something like that. All right. And then you probably find your way into this golden pocket and you find sellers anywhere from 440 to 448. All right. That's my prediction right there. All right, guys. I think that's where we're heading. So buy that pull. I'm going to buy the pullback. I don't want to tell no one to do anything. All right. But you are starting to get sellers stepping in. All right. I know I already outline that right there. What I'm also going to say right here is SPY did end up gapping above the 200, not the 200. Well, yes, the 200 right here, but the 20 daily moving average. So if you do have this pullback, you're going to have a lot of confluence down here is what I'm getting at. All right. And let's just add this. I do know that 50% retracement is also going to align right over there. Okay. Take that off right there. All right, so right here, you have a lot of confluence. You got your breakout zone. So we're going to have a break and retest from your zone here, your previous structure. Actually, on the 4-hour and 1-hour, you can very clearly see that. But here on the daily, you have your break and retest of that structure. And then you're also going to have a break and retest of this trend line right here, which is the falling wedge. And if we're going to take, put a price target, a Bolkowski price target on it, it's going to look like this. All right, it's going to be 41 times, I think it's 0.7. All right, that's about a $30 move. From the breakout, might I add, that's going to be one of your price targets. I think off the top of my head, let me just confirm this real quick with you guys, all right? If you guys don't know how to do this, let's go over this right now. Chart pattern, visual index. You're going to find the rising wedge. It's just the easy way. They are, alphabetical order here. We're going to look for the R's, okay? Wedges, rising. No, not rising. I'm bugging. Falling wedges. Wedges falling. That is what we're looking at. All right, right here. All right, throwback pull, average rise decline, but percentage mean price target. That is what we're looking at. 62% for upward breakouts, the 29% for downward breakouts. We're gonna go like that's a bing boo pow. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna pretend it stopped right there. Okay, even though it didn't. ES is. All right, that looks pretty clean. All right, but we're gonna put our own price target here. Okay, so you got that, and then it was 69%, right? Am I right about that? It was 62%. No, I'm not right about that. Dang nabbit. All right, calculator. All right, we're gonna go 0.62 times 40 schmeckles. We're talking 24 bucks. So we're looking for a $24 move to the upside here. That is pretty. That's up there. Do I think this is going to happen? I'm not going to say this is going to happen, but I am going to say we're probably getting 440 to 450, all right? My point is, you just broke out. Expect more upside. Boom. There you go, all right? Also, Apple just had earnings, all right? We told you guys in yesterday's video, it's either you're going to break out with this thing or you're going to have like almost perfect rejection off of there, all right? And you could see on extended hours, boom, perfect rejection, guys. I cannot ask for a better rejection here. It was perfect. All right, so you got exactly what we were looking for. It was one scenario or the other. All right, I was thinking, the market wasn't going to rally off, Apple tanking, but, that did end up happening. Oh, we getting that reversal candlestick we called for earlier in the day in the Discord? Yeah, we are. Okay, that's cool. TLT is also something I'll put on your radar right now. You just gapped up to heavy resistance right here. You're probably getting that pullback. Now, on that pullback, guys, you're going to want to get bullish. I know I keep saying get bullish on the pullback so much recently, but, you know, guys, I still think this is where the swing trades are going to be for the time being. Bond market is getting squoze. That could support the financial markets as a whole. All right, I think that's a big factor today. Why we're see this alert? I thought we were going to get the back test over here. We didn't. All right, let's just set that alert so we know when that gap fills. Okay, capiche? Capiche. All right, what's Mr. Goog doing over here? Goog has a shooting star on the daily. I pointed that out on the pre-market live this morning. All right. Actually, I may have taken a 0 DT on Goog, but that's that. It's a complete lot over here. I don't want to get too heavy on a short side. That's the thing over here, right? I already got 4 cons on QQ and then 2 on SPY that just got demolished. But I do know, like, hey, if it's not going to be over here, you're going to get this pullback from either like 436. So if you have next Friday's expiration, I think you're going to catch this arrow right here, all right? I don't think it's going to take all the way till the end of the week. I think it's probably going to be a swift move down, maybe something like that. And then you're probably going to get a decent move back to the upside because of what we just discussed. All right, guys. But I hope I made it pretty clear earlier on why I am like literally looking for this pullback. You have not gotten a move like this without a pullback. $22, and then you had a pullback. $6. Give me a 1.5% pullback. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for anything crazy over here. All right, we're talking. What would a 1.5%? Yeah, it would literally pull you back to where you broke out from. That's where you buy. All right, $6 down. This is 428, 428 to 424. I would be loading longs. Well, not I would be loading longs. That's probably what exactly my game plan will be. All right, there's that. All right, you have to put some put money just straight into calls there, and then guess what? Maybe we recover the money that I would have recovered if I had not gotten scared by the crowd. There we go. And then we're going to be fresh right back to where we were for the next move. I'm hyped. I am hyped. All right, guys. I'm hyped that we can continuously do this, guys. Once you got the skill set, you got it. All right? You got it. And I'm just going to tell you right here, all right? Boom. Pullback. We're looking for the pullback, all right? We're bullish on it. Okay. All right. With that being said, I think IWM is also going to be pulling back. I'm just putting that out there. Okay. And yeah, I think we're probably going to see these shooting star candlesticks across the board today. Maybe we don't get a, maybe it stays a green one. Maybe we don't really sell too bad today. Look at QQ taking a dive there. I'm loving it. All right. I'm loving it. Yeah, maybe it doesn't sell too bad today, but I definitely think we're due for that pullback. I think this is the absolute perfect spot for QQ to have the pullback. I would have liked SPY to do it from not over there, but I actually really like what happened over here in SPY. You broke out. So, like, yeah, puts, they were at 70 cents earlier, but guess what? All right. Went from 270 cents overnight. I'm like, man. No, I'm kidding. It's whatever. I'm pretty sure we're about to get that pullback. And either way, I doubled down on the QQ just to make it worth it. Just because, guys, you see the opportunity. Like, if you're using these fibs with me, if bears are going to step in, it's going to be right here at the 0.786. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we got what we just discussed throughout this whole video. All right. Yeah. Also, like over here on QQ, you got above the 20 MA as well. On that pullback, you're going to flip this 20 MA. That's likely what's going to happen. All right. So anything else I would like to bring up? Tesla. What? Shooting star. Let's see what's happening on these big boys. All right. You got a, well, it's not a spinning top. It's spinning bottom. You freaking gap down and did that. Amazon, you got a bearish engulfing candlestick going on over there. Amazon honestly looks like a decent short going down here, but I would be bullish on that pullback as well. I don't want to say bullish on the pullback anymore. All right, you got a Rami going on over there. All right, Doji over here. What about Nvidia? You get a spinning top over here on Nvidia. AMD is getting well, I thought you would get more sellers and right here at resistance, but we're gonna see what happens. Nvidia regardless just broke out, so I'm gonna just say right now, I think Nvidia looks absolutely damn stinking flippin-tastic, Bullish over here at the 200 MA. Over here, I understand you lost it. But do you guys see what happened here? Regardless. All right, guys, you broke out from this falling wedge. It's consolidation pattern. Bullish falls consolidation pattern for quite some time. Now you just literally have a double bottom, and you're right here at the neckline. So are you going to come down and, do something like that before going? Or are you just going to do something like that, and then you go? I have absolutely no idea, but I think something like that is on the horizon over here. MU, you're right here at the top of the range. All right, until it doesn't work, puts at the top of the range. That is just, over there. Them not looking too bad as well. Okay. All right, guys. So with that being said, and Baba, fresh breakout. I know I mentioned that earlier, but Baba definitely did just get that fresh breakout, just like SPY does have earnings literally tomorrow. So, I'm just putting that, well, not tomorrow. It's going to be literally day after bell, I'm guessing. I don't know what this freaking November 3rd, but like it's saying it's, never mind. The volume is so low that I can't even see it. All right, so it is for this candlestick. You got earnings after the bell. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing gap up a decent bit here after getting a bullish breakout right before earnings. Maybe earnings got leaked. I got absolutely no idea. All right, DraftKings also set up. They got a gap up out of this bull flag / pennant, whatever you want to call it. Bullish on that pullback, all right? Whether it be from there to there and then there, or whether it be from there to there. And then you're bullish on that gap fill, and then boom. All right, guys, with that being said, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.